Thanks for staying with us. Police and emergency services are once again out in full force in Hillbrow in Johannesburg, a hotspot over the years. Law enforcement will also ensure commercial business compliance with specific attention on bars as well as taverns. That's where we find SABC News Reporter Lopang Alamu, who's keeping an eye on the operation. Lopang, you're on the other side of Hillbrow. We caught up with Calvin Klutla earlier on. Tell us what's happening where you are.
Bongiwe, in fact, we are actually right now, as things stand, we are just next to the Johannesburg Central Police Station. And now this is where the M2 double-decker bridge is located. And you'd notice, I'm going to move out of shot actually, you'd notice the high police presence. You'd also see the two Gauteng police commissioners on site as well. And what we're going to do at this point is walk you through some of the activities that are taking place during this roadblock. It's actually quite massive. In fact, the traffic here is really, really bad. All the way from the people who are traveling from Soweto, so your south side, have been stuck in this traffic for about a few minutes now, for a few hours actually. In fact, when we passed there earlier, we noticed that some cars were turning back. You know that today is the last day of 2025 and quite a lot of things actually happen on this day. The carelessness that happens on the road, your drunk driving. Now this operation is basically trying to curb some of the criminal activities that also take place, particularly on this day where a number of patrons will be out. They will be indulging in alcoholic beverages. Some will be traveling long distances, but then there are those who take advantage of the fact that some of these patrons will be drunk. They get robbed. You'd notice also quite a high number of accidents that happen on this day, and this is exactly what the South African Police Service says they're trying to do. I'm not too sure at this stage if we can talk to the commissioner on site, but it seems as though I think we should just get into what is currently happening here. What is actually what we've seen and noticed so far is the fact that most of these motorists are actually really, listening to the police. We are yet to see anyone who's been arrested for drunk driving. We have seen some people being arrested because their cars are not roadworthy. And this is also the time where people's license discs, for example, start expiring, and they have that grace period to ensure that they go to their post office or wherever it is to renew those license discs, as well as just checking to see if people are just behaving on the roads. We know that this is a day where a number of people start misbehaving. Some people are rushing to ensure that wherever that they want to be when that countdown starts at midnight. But for these Joburg residents, it's going to be quite a long night for them. We've seen the police throughout the city. Your areas like Hillbrow, your Yeoville, Berea, in fact, Maboneng as well. We did notice quite a high number of police visibility. I think we'll leave it here for now as we track this operation throughout the night. It's back to you in studio, Bongiwe.
Thank you very much, Lopang. We'll catch up with you and just hear what law enforcement authorities have been able to find throughout the course of this operation. We'll circle back to a conversation with you a little later on.